Hello, I'm Diana Haig. Welcome to the Kennedy Space Center, and thank you for joining us in this exploration of RFID in the aerospace industry.
We had an imperative to bring some of the technologies that other Boeing sites had and bring them to Kennedy Space Center. And in looking at those technologies, this was the biggest bang for our buck. We were going to go with the passive system, so we took the challenge, and our challenge was to adopt the first ultra-wideband frequency active RFID system here at Kennedy Space Center. And that was the challenge from our customer, and we met it. Boeing has our strategy is to execute flawlessly, and what this does is, by implementing RFID, it eliminates the human error. Even though our people are very well trained, when you're doing inventory, when you're at the pad and it's late at night, there can be a situation where we could leave a tool, a small bit, where we're going through our inventory and we miss something. What this does is when we're at the pad, we know that through the systems that we have, that we will have all the tools coming back from the pad. So that's probably the biggest thing. RFID doesn't care if it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you had two 12-hour shifts, it's going to have the same precision each time.
Well, the safety aspect for one thing is FOD prevention, foreign object debris prevention. You don't want somebody to leave something inside of one of these modules, and you want to make sure anything that's brought in that's used to work on one of these things are brought out, so they're not left inside of there. And another aspect is inside these high bays, they use dangerous chemicals. They use pure ammonia that's used inside of there for testing out a lot of these different systems. And during these hazardous ops, it could be a potential for people to wear RFID badges. So if there was an accident, we can ensure that everybody got out to their safety areas in time.
With Constellation coming on board in Orion, it's going to be much easier to adopt the RFID active and passive system due to the fact that we have a lot of unique elements for the ISS program. Every element in itself is unique. And with Constellation, it will be more of a repetitive operation in which active and passive systems, you're going to be able to really define your processes because each launch is going to be identical. So RFID will play a major factor in the Constellation program. Absolutely. We are committed to the technology. It's a great technology.